Just the third time in history we've been able to get competition underway here at North Point for the Margaret River Pro. Another big heat here in the first round. Heat 11 features Kolohe Andino, who's trying to turn his season around. Frederico Morais, hot off the back of a quarterfinal finish down there at Bells Beach. And Ezekiel, who also had an impressive return to form at stop number 2 at Bells, looking very impressive once again. Fred has definitely been a strong performer in recent times, but North Point might take a bit of his edge away. Ezekiel up at the moment, looking to lock in a solid number to get started. Great rotation. We've seen him stomp plenty of those in the free surfing sessions, but just gets it wrong on this occasion.
Bummer. We saw Mike Rodriguez do that in the heat previous. Full rotation, landing perfectly on the roof, and then not able to ride out of it.
Kolohe Andino taking off, grabbing the wall of this wave immediately. No cover just yet, though. This wave's starting to stretch out. He finds some cover. Moves through to the inside, launches a huge frontside air.
See on the outside section, which is what we saw here, all this is set up by that slowing down and then pumps up, backdoors it, comes out of it with speed. And then here, wanting to go absolutely huge. Doesn't get the rotation all the way around, and that's why he wasn't able to stomp it. But look at this wave at that kind of mid-tide. It's nice when that tide fills in. The barrels are cleaner, and then this drone footage, again, just doesn't get the rotation. You saw him do that type of air at the Goldie, where he had the kind of double pump of the board. I like this barrel, though. He's going to get probably the better of the exchange.
Can't quite stick it, but there'll be some points on the opening section of that ride. But this one looks solid too for Frederico. It's going to get some room to move on the inside. Nice little cut down.
Really interesting set of waves there. Instead, you get to see the nose of his board. So maybe leaving a little bit of points. But look at that wave. I mean, with a little fuller tide, that inside section's nice. Getting on those bigger set waves.
Here we go, Kolohe Andino. So third in order for priority. He goes to get busy on the inside. Opts to kick out of this one.
Seen that quite a bit today. You know, feels like there's some opportunities begging at some point with one big move, and the athlete's choosing not to do that. He's one of those surfaces.
It could be dangerous for sure, but right now we're seeing Ezekiel inside the barrel. You saw his board flip. What went wrong? That was a dream wave. And an opportunity to seize the lead. He was only looking for a 4.6.
Unfortunate there that happened, because that looked like a wave that would have definitely taken him to that #1 position.
Well, he's up again, picking this one off on his way back to the takeoff zone. Ezekiel stalling, finding some cover. This one's holding open, and he'll duck through the end of that one. Under 14 minutes to go, and Zeke finds a little rebate, but he was on his way to a solid score. Let's see this insider once again.
Well, again, so this is the next section, the second section, second wave. This wave drains out. That's that end ball that can be quite hollow. And maximizes the tube time on the smaller inside wave. Probably will stay in that fair range as far as the numbers. You know, I think the opportunity really was lost on the wave previous.
Oh, but big time.
It'll build here for him.
Just getting yourself that excellent number can give you a big confidence boost.
Yes, and especially this year.
So Zeke on the inside has been throwing down some big airs in the free surfing sessions. This is a tricky wave to read, though. A bit of foam on the face. He opts out.
And he'd build confidence, because Frederico would be building confidence because he did make it through kind of some scrappy heats.
I think if there's a chance for us to have a first go at North Point, this is it.
I'm excited to see what the ladies get up out there. Ronnie, back to you.
Thank you, Rosie. So we'll go into the first round of the women's. After completing round 1, we've got Ezekiel up at the moment. Going to turns on this one. I like the approach. A couple of big moves laid down on the outside.
Well, it feels like those waves are begging for something like that.
Let's see what unfolds here. Just over 3 minutes to go. Ezekiel trying to get himself a stronger lead. Trying to get rid of 2.77. This time he opts for the air. Can he hang on right out of the foam? He doesn't. But I like the approach.
I do too.
Why leave points out there?
You know, it's similar to what we had mentioned. You know, a lot of those opportunities you can just do one turn and it's a low scoring affair. Why not try and get a number off of one move?
Well, this is going to be a big finish here. Just 1 minute and 35 seconds to go, and no one has put this heat out of reach. Ezekiel's out on top, but just 1 point rides required from Frederico, Morais and Kolohe. Andino. Frederico up in this one somewhere. He's not going to get over that foam ball as that wave just reels off to the channel. So it looks like Fred might be out of contention for the win here. 25 seconds to go. 1.37 required to avoid surfing in the second round. Andino, here he goes. He's going to drop in late. Hangs onto it. Ducks into the barrel. Gets a bit of a pocket ride there. Not particularly deep, but now hacks into that face. Climbs up over the foam.
Identification of scoring opportunities throughout a heat and where it is. I mean, this is way on the inside bank. And look at that thing. It's actually really hollow, and he gets some barrel time here, but I don't know if it's there yet, but I feel like that turn and then the finish is enough to get him the heat win here, and that's huge.
Well, he knows the importance of that ride, and after 2/13s, he doesn't want to risk being eliminated in the second round.
But again, identifying that scoring opportunity and knowing what that is and where to go to get it, that's great competitive strategy.
Behind him, though, Ezekiel's up a little deep at this stage, and he's not going to get any points out of that ride. Andino, has he done enough? He needs a 1.37 for the win.
I believe he does.